I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Greetings. I'm Federico Zaragoza, President of the College of Southern Nevada. It is my honor today to present the 2021 winners of our Outstanding Student Awards. While our circumstances prevent us from holding an in-person ceremony, this year we're glad to celebrate exceptional academic accomplishments. You have all worked hard to be here tonight. Even in the face of a pandemic, you succeeded in your studies and achieved what only a few others have before you. You have made your faculty and staff proud. You mastered your subject matter, and you developed the skills that will provide you for a prosperous future. You epitomize the best of CSN, and we know that you will succeed in your endeavors in the workplace or in your future studies if you decide to transfer to a four-year university. Each of you was chosen by your department based on your achievements this year. Your efforts have paid off. In addition to the $500 award you have earned, those who continue your education at CSN or any other NC institution in the fall 2021 semester will receive an additional $1,000 scholarship. I'm also pleased to recognize the winner of the Gregory Memorial Scholarship Award from our Air Conditioned Technology program, as well as our Regent Scholar Award, named each year by the NC Board of Regents. I congratulate each and every one of you for your amazing work this year. On behalf of all of us at CSN, we wish you all the best of luck. Remember that no matter where you go from here, you're all CSN alumni and are forever part of our CSN family. Now please join me in welcoming Nevada State of Higher Education Regent Patrick Carter to honor this year's Regent Scholar Award winner.
Thank you for asking me to participate in the ceremony this evening. As a member of the Board of Regents, I am well aware of the hard work and dedication our students, faculty, and staff engage in every day. And each year, the Board aims to recognize the people who have gone above and beyond what is expected. Tonight is my honor to present the 2021 Regent Scholar Award at the College of Southern Nevada. The Regent Scholar Award is bestowed upon one undergraduate and one graduate student from each institution within the Nevada system of higher education, to recognize his or her achievements, leadership ability, and service contributions. This year's recipient is a truly remarkable student, Adrian Edward Bell. He has maintained a 4.0 GPA while balancing the demands of college, family, and numerous extracurricular activities, all while in the midst of a global pandemic that has disrupted all of our lives. His experience as a Nevada Promise Scholarship recipient led him to work as a facilitator for the Nevada Promise Scholarship Program at CSN, helping increase the number of Nevada residents who pursue a college education. By any measure, Adrian's journey at CSN has been remarkable. He humbly credits his success to a strong support system which has surely contributed to his achievements. But we know that excellence is so often achieved in moments of humble solitude. Making time for schoolwork amid a busy week or seeking opportunities to develop a new school can impact the trajectory of our successes in ways we can't imagine. Adrian is a prime example of what happens when we seek and nurture the potential in our students, and they dedicate themselves to personal excellence. He has shared his story of his early days as an entrepreneur selling Little Debbie honey buns to his elementary school classmates. Even then, his potential was undeniable. His determination since then has been remarkable. He is a first-generation college student planning to continue his education at a four-year institution and learned everything he knows about perseverance from his parents he credits for this don't stop, don't quit approach to life. He makes his community stronger and is an outstanding student. It is my honor to present the 2021 Regent Scholar Award to Mr. Adrian Edward Bell. Congratulations.
Hello, CSN family. My name is Adrian Bell, and I am a full-time student at the College of Southern Nevada. I would just like to take this time and highlight a few people that helped me earn the Regent Scholar Award. I would like to take the time to thank Hillary Butrico from the Promise Program, as well as Joy Ziegler. Both of them have been very inspirational to me and helped me along with my educational journey at CSN. This award has taught me a few things. It's taught me that the journey is still yet to come and that my hard work is paying off. But this wouldn't be an award if I also didn't highlight my parents as well as my siblings. Amir, I love you. Thank you for always pushing me to keep going, as well as thank you for both my parents for instilling the morals as well as the knowledge in me to have that hard work ethic, as well as just keep going no matter how hard the journey gets. Thank you, CSN staff, as well as teachers, for taking the time to teach me all that I need to be successful in the career that I've chosen. Thank you, CSN family. I know that you have yet to come, not only for the students, but also for the community. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dennis Sukup with the Air Conditioning Technology Program for College of Southern Nevada, specifically the Food Service Refrigeration Division. First, I'd like to say congratulations to all of the outstanding students. I've had the pleasure of being at this ceremony live many years, and I know the milestones that you have accomplished to get to where you are today, and congratulations on that effort. Let me tell you a little bit about the Kim Gregory Award that we're about to present. So if you've ever entered any hotel casino from Circus Circus to Mandalay Bay, then you've enjoyed the air conditioning comfort provided by Kim Gregory and his company. Kim Gregory owned and operated the largest mechanical HVAC company in Nevada for many years, known as Hanson Mechanical. In the late 1980s, he accepted a position on the Nevada State Contractors Board to become the voice for small contractors as well. This was an effort of him to give back to the community and protect the homeowners. His hobbies included powerboat racing, and for some time he also had 4 employees just to oversee his racing interest. So if you've lived in Nevada long enough and if you ever witnessed a speedboat on Lake Mead named Miss Budweiser, then you can be assured it was piloted by Kim Gregory. After his passing in 2008, his family, in conjunction with the local chapter of ASHRAE, in perpetuity has pledged annually $1,000 to a student in CSN's air conditioning technology program. Some of the scholarship requirements are to have an above average GPA, financial need, and to write a short article on how CSN's HVAC program is helping prepare them for the industry. To help me tonight with the ASHRAE Board of Governors approval is Ryan Callahan, who has made possible the check that will be presented to the recipient for the Kim Gregory Award. To tell you a little bit about the recipient, he came to this country as an immigrant from Mexico, and he wanted to work on his citizenship, so his first endeavor was to join the United States Army. As an infantryman, he did a tour in Iraq, Afghanistan, and then ended up on a 3rd tour protecting the borders of Korea. Coming back from his tour in the Army, he was best suited as a hotel security guard, and that's where he's worked for the last number of years. He is a father, single, raising 2 children on his own, and attending college under the post 9/11 bill. Knowing that some financial help would help him and his family, I thought it was most important that he receive the Kim Gregory Award. Recently, I was able to assist him in getting a job in a casino, a chain of casinos, doing HVAC and air conditioning work. He now touts that as having his dream job. I know this grant will go far for him to help his family and buy the tools that is necessary to enter into this field. So therefore, I'd like to introduce to you and award Jose Salgado as this year's Kim Gregory recipient. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jose Salgado, and I just want to thank everybody at the HVAC department, including Crystal. Thank you so much for nominating for the Outstanding Student Award. And that's something I was not expecting, so I'm gonna do my best to be the outstanding student you guys think I am. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so very much.
Welcome to the 2021 CSN Outstanding Student Awards. My name is James McCoy and I serve as the Interim Vice President for Academic Affairs, and I am so pleased to formally congratulate each and every one of our outstanding students on their academic achievements. Students, this has been an unprecedented year. You undoubtedly have overcome obstacles and barriers in your learning that no generation prior to you has had to endure. During this time, this national worldwide pandemic has certainly created all kinds of potential pitfalls, but you've persevered, you've made it. You've been recognized for your academic achievements. We salute you today. And to our faculty, thank you. Thank you for meeting our students where they are. Thank you for going the extra mile. And most importantly, thank you for finding all of these amazing students as we celebrate them today. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for the announcements of our Outstanding Student Awards.
Hi, I'm Frank Woodbeck, Executive Director of the CSN Foundation. I want to add my congratulations to all of our outstanding students. This is the first step to a great career. Keep up the good work, and congratulations.
Amanda Anderson, and I am completely overwhelmed with gratitude for winning the award of Outstanding Student for the 2020-2021 academic year. This accomplishment would not have been as big of a deal without the support and encouragement from my family, friends, and especially the faculty at CSN. The person that nominated me is Dr. Denise Signorelli, and she has been super supportive and helping me to accomplish my goals in my education. I'm sure there were many candidates to choose from, so I am extremely grateful to have had this opportunity to win this award. Thank you.
As a professor in the Business Administration Department, I've facilitated countless courses over the years. And because of this, I've collaborated with and gotten to know countless students along the way. And make no mistake about it, our students are amazing. However, every once in a while, a student rises to the top and really separates themselves from the others. And today, it is my pleasure to talk about one of those students. David Geyer is an amazing student. He comes to class prepared, and he inspires others by posting very thoughtful and substantive information for discussion posts. He pushes himself for class assignments, making sure that he does his research in advance, bringing even new concepts and topics to the forefront for the class to discuss. He uses technology to his benefit, and maybe his background as a musician and entertainer give him an edge when you talk about being innovative and creative when putting together an assignment. When I provide feedback to students, I rarely get questions about the feedback that I provided. David is just one of those students who would reach out to me, asking for more, pushing himself to really go above and beyond so that when he finishes his educational journey here at CSN, he can apply all of those core competencies that he's learned along the way and get to where it is that he wants to be professionally. In business, you need a good communicator, someone who can write well, and David does both of these things beautifully. When it comes to problem solving, business leaders and businesses all around Vegas definitely look for students and individuals who have that ability to problem solve. Someone who can take numbers and analyze the numbers and have it mean something. David is great with other students because of his background as being in school before and maybe getting caught up in what it is that he's doing for a living and maybe taking a hiatus, but coming back strong and really being successful. He's been able to keep other students motivated and inspires them by telling his story. I really am inspired by David because he makes me want to be a better facilitator. He pushes me to think about what it is that I can do next semester to make my courses more fulfilling and insightful for students. As a student in the Bachelor's of Applied Science Project Management and a student in the apprenticeship program here at CSN, David has really been able to gather many skills that will be applicable in the real world. Finally, David is just not an A student. He is an A++ student, someone who really does motivate me to be a better facilitator and motivates his fellow students to succeed in their courses. So David, it's my pleasure to nominate you for Outstanding Student in the Business Administration area and wish you well and all the best as you continue to do great things here in Las Vegas and beyond.
Hi, my name is Professor Jenny Mitchell. I am a journalism professor at CSN. I had the great honor to put forward Bobby A. Hickman, who is the Outstanding Student Award recipient for the Department of Communication. And I just want to share a few words about Bobby. She really is a tremendous journalist. She is on her way. I had her in Journalism 105, which is directly linked to Coyote Student News, which is the CSN's online student newspaper program. And she has published many great pieces, some on student loan borrowers. We just published a piece last night on the very first Native American Secretary of Interior that is working under President Biden. We've published so many great pieces together that Bobby has worked on. And one of the things that really stands up about Bobby is just her sheer professionalism. She's somebody I can count on. I can ask, to accomplish a wonderful article, and she'll do it with just such expertise and also professionalism. And then on top of it, she's one of the kindest people that I've had a chance to work with. I've been teaching for many years at CSN, and she truly stands out. Bobby is a wonderful student. She is a straight A student. She has a high GPA. She is actually graduating next month from CSN from the journalism major, and hopes to go on to work in environmental reporting. She might even consider a little PR or other type of news reporting. And she definitely aspires to go further her education at UNLV and beyond. So I just want to commend Bobby Hickman. What a stellar student and what a wonderful recipient of this award. And thank you to CSN. Thank you to the Department of Communication for allowing us to put her forward.
My name is Bobby Hickman. I am a senior at the College of Southern Nevada. When I began my journey at CSN in 2016, I had no clue what I wanted to be. I was working full-time, I was paying most of all of my education, and I was on the verge of dropping out. It wasn't until my fourth semester that I took the journalism course with Professor Jenny Mitchell. I was enthralled with the process of crafting news. I credit the journalism program for helping me recognize a part of myself that I always knew was there, but I never tapped into, which was the advocate. And forming my community of accurate, important information through research, interviews, and fact checks were all the tools that I needed to succeed, and I cannot express my gratitude enough for every professor that helped me tap into this ability. Entering my senior year of college was difficult because of the coronavirus pandemic. It shut down many programs such as internships, and I'm so thankful for Professor Jenny Mitchell giving me a chance as a student reporter at Coyote Student News. This opportunity has humbled and enlightened me more than I could have ever imagined. So thank you, Jenny, for recognizing my passion and believing in me. And thank you for the Department of Communications for recognizing me as an outstanding student.
I'm Professor Lisa Clayton with the Criminal Justice Program. On behalf of myself, our outstanding student co-sponsor, Dr. Colleen Harrington, and all of the members of the Department of Criminal Justice and Emergency Services, I'm so happy and honored to present our department's 2021 outstanding student, Nichelle Chambers. When Nichelle first introduced herself last summer in my survey of criminal law class on the online Canvas discussion board, and when she identified herself as a Los Angeles native such as myself, and also an LA Dodger fan who grew up listening to Vin Scully call all those games, well, of course, I was pretty sure right then that she was going to be a great student. But after realizing that Nichelle entered our 2-year criminal justice program with many years of honorable service in the United States Air Force, in hospital administration, and she also had extensive work experience in emergency management and homeland security, and she also was a nationally certified EMT, that's when we realized and knew that we had a very special student in our program. In addition to her exceptional overall grade point average, Dr. Harrington and I both wholeheartedly agree, that Nichelle's assignment submissions, class participation, and discussion contributions measurably raised the level and quality of discourse in our criminal justice courses. Her attention to detail, her critical thinking skills and observations contributed to a higher level of learning in each of her criminal justice classes. Nichelle initially joined our criminal justice program because she wanted to gain further and more knowledge about the role of law enforcement in our community as first responders. She epitomizes the true example of a lifelong learner, and I hope our program met her expectations. On behalf of Dr. Harrington and myself, and our chair, Braden Green, and all the department faculty in criminal justice and emergency services, we commend and congratulate our outstanding student, Nichelle Chambers, and we wish her all the best as she continues to serve our community and continues with more knowledge as a lifelong learner. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Brooke Chapman, and I'm one of Alexis Candido's instructors in the Radiation Therapy Technology program here at the College of Southern Nevada. It's my pleasure to tell you why I believe Alexis is an outstanding student. Alexis Candido knew she wanted to go to college as a child, even though only her father and one uncle had attended college in her family. She was finishing her Bachelor's of Healthcare Administration when she applied to the Radiation Therapy program. She realized that her life would be far more rewarding treating people rather than dealing with systems and processes. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic closed our local clinical sites, endangering her chances of graduating on time and joining the war on cancer. The only possibility was to find an alternative clinical site. Alexis rose to this challenge. She contacted over 80 radiation oncology clinics until she found a center in Oregon willing to help her complete her nationally required competencies. Besides quitting her job and living off her savings, this also meant leaving her support system behind, parents and friends. Alexis rarely admits this is the longest she has ever been away from her family. Yet, despite these trials, Alexis has completed her American Registry of Radiologic Technologists required clinical competencies in about 4 months, the equivalent of 1 semester. Most students need a year or 3 semesters to do this. I personally feel Alexis is an inspiration and an outstanding example of what an individual can accomplish with determination and dedication. In my opinion, Alexis Candido is the kind of student the College of Southern Nevada can be proud to graduate into the world to help others. We look forward to seeing her future accomplishments. Congratulations, Alexis. You earned this.
My name's Alexis Candido. I'd like to thank Brooke Chapman for nominating me for this award. I know that COVID was a struggle for everybody, and everybody had to overcome their own challenges. I especially with all of the clinics in Las Vegas closing, and I had to come up to a different state in order to get my hours done, and it was a very big challenge for everybody, but I'd like to thank my friends, family, and everybody in the radiation therapy program for helping me make my way up here.
Hello, my name is Dr. Dale Warby, a professor in the Department of Education at CSN. It's an honor to introduce our selection for this year's Outstanding Student Award, Lindsay Cohen. Lindsay is a non-traditional student pursuing her undergraduate degree in K-12 special education. She's been working as a support professional for Early Childhood Special Education Department of the Clark County School District for the past 16 years. Her ultimate educational goal is to earn her master's degree in educational leadership in order to serve as an advocate for students with special needs. She is also a Teaching of Nevada Scholarship recipient. In addition to supporting preschoolers, Lindsay commutes to work and school from her home in Pahrump. She is a wife and mother of two, ages 12 and 17. Her eldest will be graduating from high school this May. She was identified with disabilities at age 7 and has remained eligible for educational supports and services ever since. She is dually enrolled in college coursework and plans to pursue a degree and career in graphic design and animation. She serves as an example of why this work is so important. Lindsay offered the following poignant comments. My collective early education experience was not positive. As a result, I am a fierce advocate for making positive relationships between educators, students, and their families a top priority. I learn best when I can sense that the process is genuinely designed for students to succeed as individuals, which I believe is true for any student. She goes on to say, the most challenging aspect of my educational process as a college student is that I put a great deal of time and effort into my work, which makes it impossible to take on full-time coursework in conjunction with my other responsibilities. I spend too much time worrying about how long my process is taking and not enough time to celebrate how far I have come. Why I do this to myself and see things so completely different for my students is a mystery. I can attest as her professor that her work has been consistently excellent. Lindsay is truly someone who demonstrates the leadership qualities of empowerment of others, integrity, competency, accountability, and most of all, she loves what she does. Our educational system is starving for exceptional leaders. I am 100% confident that Lindsay will be one of these leaders. Congratulations on this award, Lindsay, and to your family for their support. Thank you for your contributions to making the world a better place. I look forward to your future accomplishments.
Hi, I'm Dr. Adam Burgess, English professor here at the College of Southern Nevada, and I am thrilled to be here today to present the Outstanding Student Award for English to Jean Hamilton. I've had the pleasure of teaching Jean in both my literature and my writing courses, and I can say without reservation that she deserves this wonderful recognition. Jean is an exemplary student in every sense of the word. Not only does she fulfill basic course expectations like completing her assignments on time and to high standards, but she really goes above and beyond by engaging things in bonus activities that encourage deeper growth and engagement with the material. She also attends office hours. She asks insightful questions through email and in our virtual chats. Jean is fully and actively engaged in her learning. So it's no surprise she's earned her place on the president's list and achieved a 4.0 grade point average in multiple semesters, even while taking a full course load. But perhaps most importantly, Jean is a leader and an example to her peers. Her weekly discussion responses, for example, are always thorough, comprehensive, and highly original. Her classmates have commented freely on what they learned from her, replying to her posts with things like, quote, "You've given me something to strive for in the next section," and quote, "I have to say that reading your summary was really awesome, and you added so much detail." And finally, quote, "Reading your entries every week is like reading an extremely interesting blog post about something you're passionate about." So Jean clearly sets the bar for her peers, but she does so in a way that is cooperative rather than competitive. She's demonstrated this in her responses to classmates, for example, where she offers support and gentle guidance where her classmates might be struggling. For example, Jean once asked me if she could give another classmate advice about his use of MLA style. And this shows that she has mastered some challenging material, and she's become committed to helping others master it too. I can think of no better way to recognize one of our most distinguished students than by acknowledging her with an award whose title, Outstanding, suits her perfectly. Congratulations, Jean. I wish you all the best in your future academic and career journeys. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Mark Query, Professor of Music at the College of Southern Nevada. I'm awarding the Outstanding Student in the Fine Arts Department for 2021 to Michael Green. Michael Green is a young musician who demonstrates much promise in many areas of music study. He possesses a lovely baritone voice, which he has developed at CSN, singing with exceptional depth, projection, and proper technique. It has been a pleasure working with Michael over the past 6 semesters. He was like a sponge. Whatever music was given to him, he would master and ask for more. And this was across all of his music classes, whether it was private voice, music theory, or piano. He's contributed to our department singing in the chamber chorale for 3 years, including this year of virtual choir, and participated in all of the student recitals. Another of Michael's attributes is patience. He's been gifted with the rare ability of perfect pitch. When he sees a note on a score, he can sing the note correctly without assistance. The next step is just a matter of figuring out the rhythm, and then he's learned his part. It usually takes him no more than 3 passes through a section of music, and he can sing it correctly. When most of our students are still figuring out which direction the notes go, Michael already has a command of them. One would think that would be the tedious process for an advanced student to wait while others try to get up to speed. But Michael was always ready to sing his part whenever asked, no matter how many times. His voice has been a beacon for other singers in the bass section to follow. His peers enjoy working with him and respect his abilities. I can depend on Michael to lead a sectional rehearsal teaching voice parts from the piano. The pandemic affected everyone this past year, and in many different ways. Michael took the extra time to learn about studio recording techniques and has created some exceptional performances with him singing all of the parts. It has been a joy to work with Michael Green as a conductor and a voice teacher. I'm excited to see what the future holds for Michael. He could pursue a performing career, be a college music theory teacher, or a recording engineer. I'm sure he will be successful at whatever he chooses. It is a great pleasure to name Michael Green the Outstanding Student in the Fine Arts Department for 2021.
Hello there. My name is Michael Green. I am a music major here at CSN, and this has been my 6th semester, 3rd year going on at CSN. And I am so incredibly grateful to receive this award. I would like to thank everyone in the music department, especially the chair, Bob Bonora, Chris Davis, Mr. James Harvey, our music theory professor. I would especially like to thank Dr. Weary. You went out to my school, and I'm so grateful that you recruited me to come here at CSN. I've had a great time learning under your tuition and learning to just become a better musician. I can also not say enough praise to Voltaire Versosa, a marvelous pianist, a wonderful musician in his own right, and I am at a loss for words at your incredible generosity. I am so glad that you guys were willing to let me come here and learn under you. And I plan to use this scholarship so well. I plan to stay here at CSN actually and get myself an additional associate's degree so I can be more prepared for the rest of the world. And I look forward to being with you guys for one last pair of semesters. Once again, thank you very much for this offer. I plan to use it well. Thank you.
My name is Chris Aguilar. I'm the Surgical Technology Program Director here at CSN. and I am nominating Patrick Davey. He is one of our current surgical technology students at our Reno, at the extension of our program in Reno, Nevada. And since the fall semester, Patrick has really shown a lot of extra effort, a lot of initiative in the lab setting with his classmates. Up north has only extended into the spring semester that we're currently in. One of the major reasons that I wanted to nominate Patrick is because while he is attending our clinicals and program in Reno, Nevada, he actually lives in South Lake Tahoe, California. So he's got, a minimum of an hour drive from his home to Reno to the clinical site in Reno every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for his clinical course. So that puts him, waking up at about 3:45, 4 a.m. every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. He does that to get to his clinical site on time, about 6:30, and then puts in a good, long, hard 8-hour shift at the hospital in the clinical setting, drives back home after that, and then does it all over again. So he's been doing that. He's working hard. He's getting a lot of great feedback from his clinical preceptors. He's challenging himself, and he's just been at minimum outstanding for the time that he's been with us here at CSN. And so that's why I wanted to nominate Patrick Davey as an outstanding student.
Hi, my name is Brooke Banning, and I'm a student at College of Southern Nevada. And I just received the Outstanding Student Award. I was nominated by Dr. Leilani Lucas, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. I really appreciate that the college gives the students a lot of opportunities for us to succeed. And yeah, it's the first time I've ever won anything. It's been a long, sometimes really hard road to get here, but I'm really proud of my accomplishments, and I'm really, really grateful to CSN as well. It's been a great experience so far. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Andrzej Leonard, math teacher at CSN. I'm nominating my student Kylie Ramirez, who took Math 120E class, which is a very challenging 5-credit course, and especially challenging for Kylie because she is completely blind, as she wrote me at the beginning of the semester when she was requesting the materials. And first of all, I thought how the material is going to play out, if they are readable, and luckily they were, so kudos to the publisher that the materials were accessible to a blind student. But nevertheless, I felt that this would be a very challenging semester for her because how do you learn math when you don't see it, especially geometry? That was very challenging for me as a teacher, especially that I didn't get to interact with Kylie much because we didn't see in classroom each other. So we spent some time on the phone, but that was an online class, so she was left to herself, and she did tremendously well. It all came down to the final exam when I actually saw all my students on the webcams. I saw her for the first time, and she was actually inputting the answers and listening to the final exam, the software reading the final exam, and that was just something else to see. That was, for me as a teacher, that was the first time when she input the final answer and she submitted the exam, and when she heard the score and the final grade in the class, she jumped, she hugged her father, and I went to tears. I was really emotional at that moment because that was a challenge I never thought that could be overcame in math. So good job, Kylie. I'm very proud of you. You made my job very satisfactory, and good luck to you with everything in your academics, and thank you for being my student.
Hello, I'm Dr. Peter Lanigan, Professor of Physical Sciences, and I nominate Mr. Jesse Esquivel as the Physical Science Department Outstanding Student. Jesse is the first in his family to attend college and is a veteran. He has faced and surmounted multiple challenges in his personal and academic lives. Growing up, Jesse was in the home with a father who was an alcohol and drug abuser. Jesse recalls finding his father's used heroin needles at the age of 10. Because his father was out of it, Jesse's mother eventually took him and his 3 siblings out of the house and raised them by herself. Jesse and his family dealt with poverty and relied on food stamps to provide groceries. Jesse noted his mom thought that she saw his dad in him, so she pushed him in school. However, Jesse's mother passed away while he was in high school. Upon graduation, Jesse joined the Marines to break out of poverty. He served for a number of years, served in multiple deployments, and ultimately earned the rank of sergeant. Upon departing the military, Jesse enrolled in an HVAC academy to become an HVAC service technician. However, he decided he did not want to spend decades of his life crawling through attics in small spaces, so he decided to switch his focus to electrical engineering. He enrolled at CSN. He performed very well in all of his courses in spring 2020 despite the emergency switch to remote instruction. His Environmental Science 101 instructor, Dr. Giovanni, reports that he not only excelled in academic work, but went above and beyond by submitting extra credit assignments which were not needed to boost his grade. Jesse was unable to attend CSN in fall 2020 due to financial hardships related to the pandemic, and he was forced to file for bankruptcy. However, he re-enrolled as a full-time student in spring 2021. Jesse holds himself to a high academic standard. He considers earning anything less than an 85 in a course as being in danger of failing, so he does what he can to keep his grade above that level. Jesse plans to transfer to UNLV, so he took the initiative to join the Southern Nevada, Northern Arizona Louis Stokes Alliance for Minority Participation in STEM, which, among other things, connects CSN students with peer mentors in STEM at UNLV. Due to his tenacity in overcoming personal and financial hardships while maintaining high academic standards, Mr. Jesse Esquivel is well deserving of the Outstanding Student Award for Physical Sciences.
My name is Jesse Esquivel. I have been nominated by Peter Lanigan to be a CSN Outstanding Student Award recipient. I feel very respected and honored to have been chosen by him to be the recipient. I am a United States Marine Corps veteran. I served 5 years in the Marine Corps from 2012 to 2017. I have deployed once in a single detachment. When I have gotten out of the military, I did go to a trade school for HVAC, where I did HVAC for 2 years. Working about 2 year anniversary mark, I realized that I did not want to do manual labor for the rest of my life. So I decided to join CSN to pursue my degree, the Associates in Physical Science, and then transferred to UNLV to continue my education as a bachelor's in electrical engineering. With this award and this scholarship, it will help me continue my education and be the best I can be for myself.
Hi, my name is Matt Weiss. I'm a first-year instructor, a tenure-track instructor in political science here at CSN, and I'm pleased to nominate my student from last semester, Nancy Lafkin, for this award. Nancy was a student in my Political Science 101 Intro to American Government course. Based on her outstanding academic performance, diligence, positive character attributes, including her really impressive work ethic, and proven ability to overcome various constraints and obstacles, which is central to the qualifications for the award, and not allow these obstacles to sidetrack the pursuit of her academic and career goals, I strongly believe that Nancy is an ideal recipient of this award. Nancy has a demonstrated track record of successfully navigating a variety of obstacles, constraints, and hardships she has encountered in her personal life. She's incredibly determined and resilient and has not allowed these setbacks to sabotage her academic progress in pursuits. The obstacles she has faced include a persistent medical condition and financial hardship, which was made worse by the circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic. And when faced with such obstacles, Nancy has a proven track record of being creative, resourceful, and thinking outside the box so that she could work within these constraints rather than succumbing to them. She's never allowed these constraints to freeze her in her tracks. And also, Nancy has been one of the most exceptional and outstanding students that I've had since I began here at CSN. Nancy has consulted me and reached out to me regularly with questions about the course. She's always maintained a positive attitude and an open-minded constructive criticism. Also, Nancy has been extremely effective in class discussions. She frequently brought a lot to the table. She often generated insights that significantly enhanced mine and my students' understanding of the course material. She really brought some refreshing insights in her class discussions that few other students of mine have provided. So, both the quantity and quality of Nancy's input in these discussions showcases her strong communication skills. Ultimately, she has told me that she aspires to be a mechanical engineer, and I believe that her natural curiosity, her thirst for knowledge, and her repeated and demonstrated ability to navigate successfully an array of obstacles she has faced bode well for her ability to ultimately fulfill her career ambitions. So in sum, I believe that she is an exceptional candidate for this award, and I'm very happy to have learned that she is going to be receiving it. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nancy Laskin, and I just wanted to thank Professor Matthew Wise for nominating me for the Outstanding Student Award. I hope to be a good role model and inspiration and put good meaning to that Outstanding Student Award. I've been a student here at CSN for a little while now, and throughout my life and my student career, I've understood the meaning of overcoming obstacles. I actually rather enjoy proving the statistics wrong, especially when it comes to graduating college, because that's a huge goal of mine. I'm a very genuine person, so I believe in thinking outside the box. I know what it means to be the underdog, so I will always root for them. I love to be creative on all my projects and just in way of life in general. And making a connection with something I do well with other people, and I like to leave others feeling inspired. If I fell down, I got back up and I kept going. I'm a 32-year-old mother who started college late. I realized that it takes determination and patience to accomplish goals. I had to remember the key ingredient, patience, throughout all my challenges in life. I've been diagnosed with stage 3 endometriosis, and I've had to learn how to manage the disease while going to school and being a good mother. I always told myself that even if I only took one class at a time, the time will still go by anyway. And when the COVID pandemic hit, that was another obstacle to overcome with financial downsizing and just keeping my family safe in general. Being creative, thinking outside the box, and the support from my family and especially my teachers here at CSN, like Professor Wise, is what helped get me through it all while still working on my degree. I will become a mechanical engineer one day who will contribute something important to this world and hopefully to the wonders of outer space. My dream job is to work at NASA, and I would like to contribute to the missions of space exploration, as well as artificial intelligence, among other things. And I realize that each obstacle that I overcome and each obstacle that you overcome, it makes us that much stronger. So cheers to us, and best of luck to you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the conclusion of our Outstanding Student Award Ceremony for 2021. Again, many congratulations to all of our students. You have achieved so many awesome things. This night, this celebration, is one of my most favorite experiences of the year. It brings tears to my eyes every time I hear our students' stories, and tonight is no exception. Again, congratulations to all of our CSN 2021 Outstanding Students.